What is going on, you guys? This is JProGaming with another video. This video we're going to be debuting actually someone we had to pick up because our left fielder doesn't know how to catch a fly ball. Christian Yelich is not very good in the outfield, so we ended up picking up Eloy Jimenez. I'm a big White Sox fan, so I'm actually excited to debut this card. He doesn't have great fielding as well. However, his bat and vision is a little bit higher than Yelich, and I had too many lefties in the lineup as it was. So there he is in left field there. We're going to insert him into the 5-hole behind Andrew Jones. Here's his numbers. He's got 88 contact, 104 versus left, 87, 98 power, and then good 79 vision. Not good fielding, good arm strength, and good accuracy. So like I said, we're going to plug him into the 5-hole. We have Christian Yelich on the bench just because we are in Hall of Fame now, so vision is very important. So we're going to jump into some ranked seasons gameplay. So sit back, relax, and let's go. Alright, here we go. We got Madison Bumgarner versus our Jake Arrieta. There's his squad. He's got a pretty good squad. That new Nick Senzel card. Batting in the 7-hole. We're going to start off here with a 1-1 count on Ichiro. Ichiro is going to get a fastball down, and he's just going to hit it to his third baseman for the first out of the game. This is Hall of Fame, so pitch speeds are a little bit quicker. Got to adjust to those. This is our creative player with a 1-2 count, and we got one dead. We're going to hit this one to right field and get a base hit, so good start for him. Now we're going to have Joe Morgan up here. We ended up trying to steal. I didn't get that footage, but Johnny Bench threw him out pretty easily with that cannon he's got. 3-1 count there. Joe Morgan's going to take the walk. Here we got Andrew Jones. He hasn't thrown that. There's a fastball there. We're going to take off here with Joe Morgan on the 3-2 pitch. He's going to throw a cutter with some good movement. Was not ready for that. Had some good movement. Pretty quick pitch there. Jake Arrieta is here. He's pitching to Francisco Lindor, 0-2 count. And he's going to fly out to left field and Eloy Jimenez. So we're going to have one dead. Here he's got Mookie Betts up with an 0-1 count. He's going to hit a dump to right field. It's not going to get off the wall. Ichiro's actually going to cut it off and make a strong throw to second, and that's why I have him in right field right there. He throws a cannon to second base and gets him out at second. That's Mookie Betts running, which is 77 speed. So here we go with Eloy with his first at bat. He's just going to roll it over, ground out to third base. So now we got one dead. We got a 1-2 count here on Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger has some pretty low vision. However, I feel like I can square the ball up with him so far in Hall of Fame. So he's still in the lineup. He's just going to hit one hard to a shortstop there. And we're going to have two dead. Now we got Jason Kendall up. Jason Kendall just seems to hit the ball a lot. His 98 vision helps here. He takes a fastball right back up the middle, which is what he does quite a bit, or he dinks him into right field. So he's still in the lineup. His defense is a little shaky, but he's still going to stand there because of his bat. Here Chapman gets a cutter in. He's able to hit this one back up the middle. We're going to end up going to third here because that's Mike Trout out there. He does not have a good arm. And Jason Kendall is going to slide into third base. So now we got Jake Arrieta up. He's just going to hit a fly ball to right field. It's going to carry a little bit, and his right fielder is going to make that play. So we're going to get out of that inning with no damage. And he's going to... Arrieta's going to throw a pitch here to Frank Thomas, and he's going to smash it to second base. We're going to get that ground ball out. 0-2 count here on Mike Trout. We're going to throw an off-speed pitch down. So this is the problem with Jason Kendall. He does have 85 blocking. However, he does not block very well. I think I've heard the consensus is blocking in this game is broken as is. So, yeah, we're going to throw the sinker up here, and he's taken off because he was trying to take off the pitch before. We're going to get him in a rundown, and we're going to run him down and get that out. So he's got two dead here, and this is his creative player up with a 2-2 count. Luckily, he ran on that pitch because we were throwing high sinker, and we're just going to get a lazy pop fly to our shortstop. So we're going to get out of that inning with no harm done. Here we're going to go top three. This is our creative player once again. First pitch here. He's going to smash the ball to left field. This ball is going to carry, and it's going to end up getting out here for a solo blast. So good start to the inning. We did get Ichiro out with that first out, but creative player comes back, hits a solo blast. We got a 1-0 lead. And he's going to freeze us with a fastball there on 2 strikes. Get the out there. And then Andrew Jones is going to hit a fly ball here. I thought I squared this one up pretty good, but apparently I didn't. And he's going to hit a pop fly out. So we do get that run on the solo blast. Here he's got one dead in the bottom of the third. 0-2 count on Johnny Bench. He's going to poke this into right field. Ichiro is going to make that play pretty easy. So now he's got Madison Bumgarner up. Got to be careful with this pitcher because I feel like he just mashes the ball. I just hit a home run with him the other day, and he's going to hit this ball up the middle, and he's going to get a base hit. All these pitchers are getting at least one hit a game. We got 2 strikes there, and we're going to throw a sinker up, and he's going to be chasing, so we're going to get out of that inning. 0-1 count here. This is Eloy Jimenez again, and he's just going to roll this one over to third base. So back-to-back at bats where he rolls it over to third. Here we're going to 0-2 count on Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's going to hit this one a little bit in the hole. Lindor's going to make the play, but the animation, we're going to get safe at first. Pretty good speed. Here we're going to try and take off with the 1-1 count on Jason Kendall. Johnny Bench is there. The throw is off, but he's got such a strong arm. He's able to make the tag as Bellinger's sliding into second base, so he's going to get thrown out there. Now we're going to 1-2 count on Jason Kendall, and he's going to hit one to short here. 76 speed. He's going to make it close, but he's not going to beat it out, so that's going to end our half inning. Still got a 1-0 lead. Bottom 4, we got Tony Gwynn up here with an 0-1 count. He's just going to hit a lazy little dribbler to our shortstop. 89 speed, got to get it over there quick, make the play. Big Hurt's up here, got a 1-2 count. Got to be careful of this card. Ever since the update, I feel like he's just mashing everything. That was probably our best pitch of the game right there, that slider. Good time to use it, good movement. Here we go with Matt Chapman. He's going to lead off with a leadoff single up the middle. Now we got 1 dead. Ichiro, he's going to hit this one to center field. Little fly ball. Mike Trout's going to make that play. So now we got 2 dead. This is our creative player up. And he's going to hit this one to short. He's just going to toss it over to second base, and that's going to end our half inning. So he's got Mike Trout up here with an 0-2 count. And we're going to get a sinker up. He's going to be late on that one. So here we're going to throw an off speed pitch outside. It's going to get low and bottom of the zone. Good movement on that slider. Now he's got his creative player up, and he's going to hit this one into left field. Jimenez is going to get that ball and toss it back into second base, or cutoff man. So he's got 1 runner on. This is Nick Senzel. He's got 1 dead. We're going to throw a pitch inside here, and he's able to get his, actually misses the spot. He's going to hit this one into right field over Joe Morgan's head. He's got an 0-2 count here on Johnny Bench. He's going to try and bunt here with 2 strikes. Both his runners are running. Try and throw him out at second, but he gets in. He's going to pinch hit here for his pitcher and bring in Kenny Lofton. First pitch. He's swinging at a sinker up, and we're able to jam him. So we're able to get out of that inning with the threat of second and third. 2-1 count. We got 2 dead here, and Jimenez is just going to fly out to center field. Thought I scored that one up pretty good. Seeing the ball pretty good with Jimenez, just not squaring up some pitches. I feel like I'm hitting the ball good. They're just not going anywhere. And then there's this pitch. Arrieta throws it to Francisco Lindor. It's going to hang up here. I probably should have got to the end of that white line to start, but I thought was able to make that catch, and I wasn't. So then it switches players out there, and then he's just going to get an inside the park home run. So that was kind of one of those plays that you just kind of got to brush off and try and get another run. We got a 1-1 game here now. Now we got an 0-0 count. This is Mookie Betts, and we're getting him on a curveball down. So he's got an 0-1 count. Now we're going to throw an off-speed pitch away, and he's going to just roll it over to Matt Chapman at third base, and then he's going to make that play pretty easy. Now we got Tony Gwynn up. We got 1 dead. He's just going to poke this one into left field. Jimenez is going to run that down. There have been times where Yelich just overruns that ball or drops in front of him, so I know he doesn't have good fielding, but he got that one. So here we go, Big Hurt. He's going to hit this one into left field. Now we got Mike Trout up. We got 2 dead, and we're able to get that pitch inside enough for Mike Trout to fly out to center field. So we're going to get out of that inning as well. Here he's going to bring in Brandon Morrow, the new diamond. Bellinger is up with the 3-1 count. We're going to be late on that fastball, actually very late. Now we got a 3-2 count, and he's just going to dink this one into center field. It's going to end up falling. Mike Trout was actually pretty deep there, so he's not able to make that catch. So we got 1 on. We got a 1-2 count. This is Jason Kendall. He's going to hit this one to third base. He's going to get him at second, and then he's able to turn the double play. So they get a big double play there. Here's Matt Chapman, 0-2 count. He throws one right down the middle. We're swinging on that, and we're going to hit this one into triples alley. Matt Chapman's going to get to second base. Mike Trout is out there, 69 speed, should be able to get to third, so we're going to take the turn here. He ends up hitting his third cutoff man, so we end up getting to the third with a triple. We're going to take our pitcher out here. Jake Arrieta has a good game. Bring in Ty Cobb. He's got 125 vision and 100 contact versus right and left. We see a fastball right here, and we smashed it into right field. Smash for him. It wasn't hit very hard, but it did the job. So we're getting an RBI single there with Ty Cobb. Now we got Ichiro up, and he's going to hit one here, and Frank Thomas is going to make the athletic play at first. 0-2 count here on his creative player. Another one in the dirt. We're going to strike him out, but not able to make the play. So he's going to have a runner on first base. This is Nick Senzel again, and he's going to roll one to short. We're going to turn it here. We're not going to be able to get him at first base with that 77 speed. He's going to bring in Jorge Posada here for Johnny Bench, and he was running on the play, so we're only able to get one here as Bellinger blocks this one. We're on a 10-pitch at bat with this Jose Ramirez card, and then eventually he squares us up, but luckily it is right to Ichiro, so we get out of that inning, luckily with no harm done. Here's our creative player again. He's going to hit this one right back up the middle past Doolittle, who he just brought in. So we're going to start off the inning with a base runner, and now we got Joe Morgan up. He's going to hit a little dribbler back to the pitcher. I don't think he got the meter here because he ends up not throwing it. Now we got one dead. This is Eloy Jimenez. And we're going to, I felt like I squared that one up too, but it's just going to be a pop fly here. This is going to be a really high fly ball. And the way Trout caught that, we're able to tag and get to third base just because he wasn't getting behind the throw. We're going to steal second here with Joe Morgan. He did throw out a bunch of players with Johnny Bench, but Posada is in there. His arm is not as good. And then he's going to throw a change up low. Weren't ready for it. Good pitch. Good time to throw that. Now we bring in Roberto Osuna. And we got a 2-1 count. This is Francisco Lindor. We're going to throw a cutter in. He's going to hit it right to Ichiro. So he's scoring up some pitches, my opponent. He's just hitting it right to our players, luckily. Here he's got Mookie Betts up. We're going to throw a cutter down and get him on the strikeout. He brings in a lefty. I bring in a lefty. Then he brings this guy in. And we bring in the Zach Britton. So now we're flipping it around with this Rodney. He's going to be trying to steal second here. Luckily, it was a fastball in. We're able to throw him out with Jason Kendall. Kendall has a decent arm, enough to throw him out there. Now Jason Kendall's leading off the inning, and he's just going to hit a fly ball here to right field. So we're going to have one dead. Now we're going to take out our pitcher. We're going to bring in Kike Hernandez here because he's got Sean Doolittle in. Kike has very good numbers against lefties. He's got 80 vision. He's got 90-plus power contact versus lefties. He's going to square up this first pitch fastball. He's going to hit this one deep. Mike Trout's going to actually run it down. So he squared up that pitch. Just didn't hit it over his head, and then he's just going to start the top of the ninth. We're going to bring Blake Trinan. The Big Hurt's going to ground out to our shortstop, so we're going to have one dead. Very next pitch, Mike Trout here, sinker in. Joe Morgan's going to make that play at second base. So he's got two dead here. He runs the count full. We got two dead, bottom nine. He's going to hit this one to left field, and it's just going to go right to Eloy Jimenez. So we're going to pull out the victory here. We had a good all-around game. We had quite a few hits. Jake Arrieta ends up getting player of the game as he should have. He had 6 innings pitched, gave up 6 hits. I think he had, 5 strikeouts. So good outing for him. He did give up that home run, which wasn't really a home run. So this is going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what I forgot where we're at. I think we're at like 770 right now. Let's go. Yeah, so we're at 776 right now. We're almost a championship series. If you enjoy the content, please leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications because that is important. So when I post a video, you don't have to go to my social media and find out that I posted the video. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.